Blessed day, everyone. Dr. Vanessa here. Welcome, 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 Kingdom Health family. The month of November is also dedicated toward Alzheimer's Dementia Awareness Month. And today, what I'd like to do is share some brain health tips to really help prevent dementia formation in our lives. There's different types of dementia, and dementia does not have to be a part of our aging process. There are things that we can do to promote good memory, good focus, and good cognition. So I want to share those tips with you, especially during this week of gratitude, this week of social connection. The first tip that I want to share is we need to keep our brains active. Just like we exercise, we also want to exercise our brain. We can do that by challenging our brain. It could be through puzzles, through reading a new book, trying a new skill, learning to play an instrument, or even playing instruments in general. Strategy games are good to keep our brain health good. This really helps to strengthen that neural pathway, and it helps reduce cognitive decline as well. So that's tip number one. Tip number two that I'd like to share is we want to nourish our brain. We want to nourish our brain with nutrient dense foods that will essentially help to reduce inflammation. When inflammation is reduced, our brains are protected. Just keep that in mind. When inflammation is reduced, our brains are protected. So that whole food diet, nutrient dense foods are very important for our brain's health. Next tip that I want to share, which is tip number three, we want to remember to move our bodies. It is important that we exercise, we move our body. It helps to improve the blood flow and oxygenation to our brain so that our brain cells can remain in good health. It helps to improve our mood, our memory, our focus, and it helps us get better sleep when we exercise. So that's tip number three. Remember to move your body. Tip number four, we really want to prioritize sleep. Restorative sleep, that REM sleep, that deep sleep, that where we receive dreams from God, level of sleep, that category of sleep is so important. It's actually protective to the body. It's helpful to removing toxins from our brain. And it really just helps preserve brain tissue, preserve our memory. Our mood is better when we get good sleep. We know when someone has not gotten good sleep. So that 7 to 9 hour time frame is what's good for optimal sleep, especially when we get into that deep sleep, that REM sleep, because it helps to remove toxins and waste from the brain so that inflammatory responses are not present in our body. All right. And tip number five that I want to share today is building social connection, especially during this Thanksgiving week. It is so important that we gather together in love, whether it's with family members, with friends, whether you've had a friendsgiving already and that was your time. I just want to let you know that whether you've done it already or you're going to be doing it throughout this week, it is so important to gather together, to come together, social connection for our brains, especially that environment of love. It really helps to stimulate the brain. It reduces the stress hormonal response in the brain, which then helps to reduce the inflammation in the brain. It helps to also produce resilience for us, right? So we can even be empathetic with other people as well. So it really is important that social connection during this week or even throughout our lives. It could be weekly, monthly, bi-weekly. However you keep and maintain that social connection is imperative for long-term brain health. Studies have shown that social isolation as well as loneliness has contributed to increased risk of dementia. So this week, as we're getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving with family members as well as friends, connect, have good conversation, laugh. It's important for your brain health. And know that even when you're doing it this week, or even if you've done it the weeks prior, it's really helping to promote that long term brain health. We have the choice today between life and death, blessings and curses, I call on all of heaven to witness the decision that you and I make. Oh, that we would choose life so that we can live and our descendants can live as well. Go ahead and put hashtag I choose life. Say how you're going to choose life this week, whether it's consuming a nutrient dense food, if it's spending time and having a meaningful conversation, connecting meaningfully with a family member or a friend or a coworker on this week. It could be exercising. It could be getting that restorative 7 to 9 hours of sleep and making sure you get that REM sleep, right? Come back with some dreams and communication from God Himself, and also help promote that brain health by putting some of these tips into action. I'm on this journey and in this lifestyle with you. Let's do it together. Go ahead and put hashtag I choose life. Say how you're going to choose it. Remember to like, share, and let's help others be aware. All right. I'll see you on next week on the live, on the replay. Have a bountiful, a beautiful, and a wonderful Thanksgiving this week, everyone. All righty. Bye. Bye.